Hi everybody, it's Diane from Tattered Edges Design. I'm in my song smash book today. Well, not literally. But anyway, I wanted to do a song that probably nobody's going to know what I'm talking about. Salty Dog by Procol Harum came out in 1969. So when I was thinking of doing that, I thought, well, Salty Dog, like a ship captain. So I thought, well, I should find, a captain, a boat, or something. And then, of course, the way my mind works, I went to movies and I was thinking, oh, well, maybe I should use, some famous actor who played a captain. Oh, well, Buster was in a lot of ship type movies. Let's use him. Okay. So I had a couple pictures of Buster in, a sailor outfit, uniform, whatever you call it. And then Big Joe Roberts from The Love Nest with Buster played a very salty captain. And then I wanted to find Ernest Torrance from Steamboat Bill Jr. He was a salty captain too. Could not find a decent picture of him in his uniform, which I think is pathetic. I could not find one. So I nixed that. And then the second picture of Buster I had was a little, I thought, too redundant since I only had one other person. I didn't want two Busters. Anyway, I got rid of that. Back there is a drink called a Salty Dog. And I do not drink, but I was aware of that, and I kind of like the color, so I found one online. The seagull, I was pulling pages for my last junk journal, and it just happened to be on a page, and I went, oh yeah, I had that salty dog thing in my mind. I'll grab that, so I grabbed that. This is a old memory card, card, an old memory card, but I peeled it off the cardboard. And then this background is the page in the book, so I grabbed that for obvious reasons. And I glued this stuff down already. This, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Obviously we have a line here that's a little weird. I was thinking I could kind of gesso, you know, like waves, breakers, whatever you call them. I know nothing about sailing. Apologies to all the salty dogs out there. But anyway, I was going to try that. And then I've got some letters here to, I'm going to get water. That's, no, maybe I don't need it. To spell out salty dog, so we'll see that, if that works, I mean. And we'll see if I have to pause to get water. I didn't think of that. Yeah, it's like first thing in the morning. I don't have to think. It's not bad. This brush might be a little wide. Big. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Of course, I don't want it to look like they're drowning either. And I might even put the letters up to that, which makes this totally a waste of time. But I just sort of wanted that line of nothingness to go away. Alright, well, I think that's pretty good. Alright, it's good enough for a landlubber like me. Okay. So, letters to spell out salty dog. I kind of came down to this because of the color of the drink back there. What do you think? I kind of like it. I don't know if it'll be too big. And I did double check. I do have all the letters that I need because this, as you can see, has been previously used. And then I want to write out Procol Harum somewhere, and I kind of like these, but they're really little. So I'm not sure if that's going to work. So we'll see about that. And then I wanted at least 69, if not 1969. So I have these because of the color. Okay. Gonna let this dry, wash my brush, cut some letters, and then we will be together again. Okay, my letters are cut out. I think these little ones are gonna work out fine. I like the big ones. I did just take 6 and 9 at this point. I can go get 1 and 9 if I want. This is being a problem. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of room left. I was thinking I could bring these letters up and kind of conceal that line a little bit more. If I did something more like that. Well, it fits. I don't like it, but it does fit. No. Okay, and then if I do that, I was thinking, should Procol Harum be down here? And yes, this is going to be tedious to glue. I'll probably do that off camera. So, you know, and put this up here. That's okay. You might be thinking, well, but those ship colors don't go with anything. And you're right. I could tone it down with gesso, or I mean, so they don't go. I like it. And then now where are we going to put 69? No. Procol 69 Harum. Can you see down there? That's not bad, but is that, 200 years from now, someone's going to go, Procol 69 Harum. What does that mean? That was some band or something? Some poet or something? What kind of a name is 69? No, because this book is not going to last that long, Diane. All right, you know what? I don't know. I was going to say, let's just glue the big letters and take it from there. But maybe we shouldn't in case I decide something with these and go, it's not going to work. Well, what if we just scooch it over and put this more like in a corner? No, because of that. What if we scooch it this way and put them over here? Yeah, that's better. Okay. Do we want these letters sort of haphazard? Or do we want them straight? I think more haphazard. Okay. I'm going to pause and glue all these teeny little things and these big things and then come back. Okay, it's all glued down. I'm going to try just a little light gesso on this. I have a feeling I'm not going to like it, in which case I'll just wipe it right off. Let's see. It's okay, but it's just a little too bright. What do you think? All right, I'm going to leave it alone, let it dry. Okay, this other stuff. I kind of thought, what if I hit the bottoms like I did up there to make it look like they're kind of more in the water? The same thing. I'll try one little spot, and if I don't like it, here, I'll come down here because there's quite a bit of waves there anyway, so maybe you won't notice that I added if I don't like it. I don't know, it's kind of neat. A little more fun. And I did bring up water. Yeah, I think I like that better actually. Okay. And if you're saying, what'd you do to the edge? Nothing. That came through from the previous page. Not through, but slopped over. Yeah, that is one nice thing about these Smash books. The pages are heavy. You don't really have to worry about marker or anything going through them. Okay. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, as we know, sometimes paint dries lighter, so I may go back. Like, I guess I'm doing that right now. All right. I think that's fine. I don't think I'm going to tinker with that anymore. So yeah, is it done? Okay, that's it. Good. You guys are saying finally a short video. Good. And let's do a little down here. All right. Let me hold it up to myself here. Well, I don't know. I mean, that could really be done. I could spatter. Why don't we spatter a little bit, like, you know, the spray of the ocean. Well, if it would work, I'd be happier. There we go. Okay. It's pretty good. Let's put a little up here. Okay. Yeah, I like that better. Well, you know, there are options. I was thinking, as much as I kind of like the letters looking, you know, integrated into the ocean, you could outline them if you really wanted it to stand out more with a black thin line marker. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I would like a narrow black border, maybe. I don't know if that will, you know, I wouldn't go through Buster, obviously, so if it goes up to him, if that would look a little strange. Can we sort of, just to get a vague idea what that would look like? I don't know. I think it's okay, if you can tell by paintbrush handles. Alright, well, I have to let it dry. I can't drag my ruler around on the wet spatter, so I will be back in a little bit. Okay, I did a very thin line to here. I thought down would just be too far if you went past them. I didn't want to go into all the little spaces, so I went up, and I think that looks pretty good. I wish it was a hair wider. It's a little too narrow for my taste, just a little, but it's such a slight. I'm not gonna do another one or go over it again, or it's okay. I just happened to catch this out of my corner of my eye there. This matches really well, but I don't know that they're. You know, I kind of thought of doing that instead of the black line, but no. I think with that and the seagull, it needed a little bit of a black accent, and so I don't think there's any place to put this as well as it matches. So in that something, I think I'm done. And I think this was relatively quick, and I think that's kind of cool. So there, folks, the song Salty Dog by Procol Harum with Buster Keaton and Big Joe Roberts, and a memory card and a seagull and some scrapbook paper letters and some gesso. Okay, well, thanks for joining me. Finally had a short video. Yay! I hope everybody has a nice day out there.